On to new business.
I have the cost report for the
new
yearbook.
business is that I've got something that affects the whole school, and it's really starting to tick me off. It's the rule that says the football team has to let anybody on who wants to play. But that doesn't include dweebs, dorks, and geeks.
Well, we won our last game.
That was a fluke.
When the call came out initially, they wanted me to read for Dylan's role because I was playing a lot of the high school quarterback or the high school linebacker, the young cop. I told them, I said, look it, I will read for the jock, but you have to let me read for Leonard first. I have to read for the nerd. So I came in and I did my little Leonard thing, and then I had a boombox and I did a dance routine to I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. But my thing was more like side, step, side, snap, side, step, side, step to like, I was made for loving you, baby. You were me, and I was doing this and trying, but thinking I was like, bringing it on. So I was working on it. I remember the day of that scene, and I'm getting a little nervous too because it's gonna be a high school auditorium full of high school kids, and me gonna have to be a stripper. I was working on my dance routine in my dressing room, and it's one of those, they're all like a 3-banger. So the makeup room and all the trucks were rocking because I'm in there dancing to whatever song I'm dancing, trying to work out my moves. And they all nearly wet themselves, and they're like, you're dancing? It's like, yeah, I'm trying, I got to dance today. Like I had nothing really prepared. So then Ron, I do the first one, like I'm doing the taking over, and I'm just being that seriously concentrated. And he comes, he goes, no, Ron Oliver. When you said it was his first time, I had no idea. He was seasoned, man. Like he knew exactly what he wanted and how to get it, and also how to let you play. And then he did he did all like just the announcements in the hall.
Let's not ever fight again, okay?
Yeah. Settle down. Come on.
Today's inter-school chess club tournament has been canceled. Club members are asked to report to the library and play with themselves.
He was funny, man, and I think style, like it was shot beautifully, man. It was really good. Of the younger casts, I know Cindy was quite experienced. I'd worked with Cindy a bunch of times. I know Courtney, I think it was her first gig. I loved Courtney. We became friends, and I actually went to her wedding down here in Los Angeles a few years later. And because of her, I got to meet Bruce Springsteen. Tim Conlon, who I thought did a fantastic job, and he's not playing it for laughs. He's playing it straight. But if you've ever seen this guy do his stand-up, this guy's the Elvis on stage. Like he's fast. He's funny.
It's like Noah's Buick and you're trying to drive the car, trying to see over the seat. And if you go off the road for a second, if you just go on the gravel and you come back, your mom will flip out and go right to your dad. Wake up, your son is trying to kill us. I did not come 4,000 miles to die in this station wagon, thank you very kindly. I hope you're happy. You will not be happy till your brother, your sister, your father, and I are 4 heaping, quivering, bloody masses on the side of the road. When you're scraping us up with a putty knife and throwing us in the back of an ambulance like so many flapjacks, you would love that, wouldn't you? Oh, wouldn't you? Oh, wouldn't you? Hope you're wearing what you want to be buried in because your brother's trying to kill us. Thank you very much. We're all going to die. Thank you. We're all going to die.
And if you try and with him, oh my God, he's a seasoned stand-up comedian, and never with a stand-up comedian because they've got baggage that they've learned to turn into humor that'll just kill you. I didn't even realize my death scene. I remember filming my death scene, and I get covered in film tape because I have film lines across. But I'm in the AV room probably. All I remember was that I think she does like the Quint Jaws, the scratch down the wall, and I turn on like and I get wrapped up in tape and I drop out of the ceiling. I think that movie holds up. It's funny. It's funny. It's a funny movie with, it's like, what I would say, I don't know if it's David Lynchian, but I think it's homagian. It's an homage to some of those ridiculous slasher movies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know anyone else was in here. I don't believe we've met. I'm
Leonard. Leonard? Leonard. Leonard.
Leonard Welsh.
Before you go, don't forget to click the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and consider supporting the channel via Patreon, if you dare. Your support keeps the nightmares alive.